What do you think of Donald Trump backtracking on Jeffrey Epstein? Trump and Epstein were close friends. There are dozens, if not hundreds of photos of them together. This isn't artificial intelligence fakery or anything like that. These photos have been public knowledge for years before artificial intelligence image generation was possible, and before Photoshop made faking images like this fairly trivial. Trump is in Epstein's flight logs. Again, this isn't questionable, it's been public knowledge for ages. If Clinton was in Epstein's flight logs, he should be investigated also. Same with Bill Gates, same with Prince Andrew. Same with Trump. For some reason, a lot of folks on the right think, if he's on my team, I need to fight against any investigations into him. But that's not how everyone thinks. Good number of people, not enough, believe that if someone's credibly accused of coerced intimacy and trafficking of minors, they should be investigated and then prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, regardless of personal connections, fame, political party, etc. It doesn't matter who else is credibly accused. Investigate and prosecute all of them. Ghislaine Maxwell's also been photographed being super friendly with Elon. Investigate him too. Not everyone who's ever been to Jeffrey Epstein's house or photographed with him or Maxwell is guilty of coerced intimacy and child trafficking for intimacy. But everyone who has been connected with them absolutely should be investigated to the fullest extent possible, presumed innocent until some proof is found. But even then, it is totally reasonable to say that being on Epstein's flight list and being friends with Jeffrey Epstein is enough reason to avoid all of those people. They may not be individuals who have committed coerced intimacy, but they are friends with known individuals who have committed coerced intimacy. Or in Trump's case, he may be adjudicated as having committed coerced intimacy, but being good friends with a known child intimacy trafficker is a problem. It doesn't make Trump a child abuser related to intimacy, but it makes it very likely given the circumstances and his history that he was. And that may not be enough for a court of law, but it should be enough for most people to behave differently around him and his brand. Bondi burying the Epstein list is obvious political manipulation done to protect the president, who is adjudicated as having committed coerced intimacy, and friends with a known child intimacy trafficker, an individual who has committed coerced intimacy. I don't imagine that they've destroyed every bit of evidence. I know there are very, very powerful folks who have a lot of means, whose continued good life depends on this stuff never seeing the light of day. But there were too many people involved. It will crack eventually, and when it does, may it take down every single person that participated. Everyone.